After being in the competitive Fortnite scene for a long time, being decently successful in it myself, I've came to the realization that there's a very common mindset you'll see among most pros, especially the top pros of each region. And then in contrast, is very rare to find among beginner competitive players and those without any success yet. It's that pros seem to blame themselves for everything, or you'll at least catch them doing it way more than anyone else. And if you've spent any time in the Fortnite competitive space like I have, you most definitely already know how terrible it is amongst the average competitive players, to the point you're just sick of it. Why was he there, bro? Why are they shooting on a rotate? My loot was so bad, bro. Why did the zones have to pull max so many times? On and on like a broken record. Okay, you might be thinking the message of this video is simple: blame yourself and don't make excuses. Well, even though that's kinda true, there's something way more important you need to realize. Because I know even though it isn't clear, you have some mental line you've drawn of, okay, yeah, I'll blame myself for most things, but at a certain point it's just ridiculous to blame myself. Like, what if I pull a max zone 5 zones in a row? What if I die to a cheater? And the question is, where should this line be? Well, I'm gonna stop you wasting your time and tell you that you should not have this line at all. You should blame yourself at least partially for absolutely everything, no exceptions, even when it seems completely ridiculous. Let's give an extreme example. You die to a literal cheater. Most people would just completely instantly forget that because that's someone fair, bro, what did they do? But a pro might think to themselves, okay, I could have seen this cheater going off in the kill feed, then maybe I could have rotated like more dead side than usual, or positioned in a wide open area with a lot of third parties around, so that when I get keyed by the cheater, they'll just get sprayed and I can hold my walls. And the amazing thing that happens when you get comfortable with blaming yourself for the most ridiculous extreme scenarios is you are now going to find it way easier to blame yourself for everything else. But there's also one more trick I've always used that helped me so much. Just begin with refusing to blame anything but yourself, even if you 100% feel like you could have done nothing, and then watch the magic happen. Your brain will go into overdrive trying super hard to find a way to prevent what just happened to you. Because the thing is, your brain is always trying to find a solution for the pain that it went through. And if you just let that solution be external blame, then boom, your brain stops working because it's satisfied. Now go ahead and tell your brain that isn't an option. It's now forced to go and look for any possible answer. And you'll be surprised to find out that in almost every single situation, if you think hard enough, you will come up with a good and decent way to prevent that situation happening again, or just making it less common to come across.